Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host Shadorian, and with me as always is Ark and Grim.
Howdy.
Rawr.
And this is the house that Grim built.
And it's pretty goddamn schmick.
I think Metallica wrote a song about this.
But
Painted
you know,
black?
no,
What?
house that Jack built.
One of us got it. Yay! Well, two of us, I
Didn't
guess.
they also do painted black?
No. Metallica? I think Judas Priest covered that.
No, I was gonna say, well, it's Rolling Stones, come on now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the Judas Priest version is epic.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to it. I have to now.
Arguably better.
I don't know.
Rolling Stones are pretty old school, so they don't have a lot of the kind of like rock and metal sorts of nuance that is pretty commonplace now.
Oh, okay, fair.
So in a way, Rolling Stones sound maybe not like Blue Oyster Cult, but you know what I mean when you listen to Blue Oyster Cult, you're like, that's
I would
pretty
sort of,
old.
I would categorize sort of, well, I would group up Blue Oyster Cult and Rolling Stones and all, and Led Zeppelin and
Yeah,
that in the
Zeppelin's
same
like in
category.
that. It's not even just like the era. It's just like you can hear how dated it is. Not dated. That's not a good way to put it. You can, because I love those bands, but you can hear that they're from that era.
You can hear that time period specifically.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the production technology they have. So.
True, actually, that's probably a really good point too. And also, I think it was part of the style back then as well, and that's definitely changed now.
They
Okay.
look like bands like the Beatles and stuff that use like an 8-track, but they're overdubbed.
Now we get to start Stormblood. Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, go on, Grim. Sorry, I just.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, a lot of bands, like, you hear the Beatles, they had, like, 8-track records, and they overdubbed. So they only still had 8 tracks, but they had...
Each track has like 4 tracks on it, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
then it's just this very full layered sound.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
Remember having to do that a little
speed
bit.
tapes and stuff.
The Beatles.
The Beatles, mate.
What?
Remember having to do that, I think when I was doing music in TAFE when I just got out. Like they pretty much all gave everyone, I think, 8 tracks pretty much. And then it was just like, yeah, this is how you overdub, this is how you push everything onto one track, keep going.
Dude, that's cool.
It was cool, but then it was very typical. Like we had, I felt it was very like typical of what I was expecting stereotypically of music teachers. Like I won't name names just because you know they're probably nice people at the end of the day. But we had this one teacher, and just always just like baked as a cake. Pretty much his whole thing at the end was just like, just go out and play guitar. So eventually, we would always have him on Tuesdays, and because Tuesday in Australia, generally most people get paid on a Tuesday night, more starting from Tuesday night. So, but on the Tuesday day, everyone tends to be really poor. So what we'd do is we'd go out and get cask wine, what we lovingly call goon over here, and we would mix it in with cordial, so we could just sit there in class and just get smashed, because you know we need that creative inspiration, and then we could just keep playing, because obviously we couldn't get baked as a cake because we were at school, and that's bad. So that was teacher 1. Then you had like the other teacher on like this other end of the spectrum who just looked like she had been just railing Ritalin her entire life.
Railing it, jeez.
Railing it. Because she's just like super on top of everything, just like giggly, super fidgety. Like I'm just like, oh no.
Okay.
And then she was like she was the music theory person. So then we were trying to learn music theory off this person. I ended up just like, I just couldn't gel with that learning style, and that's actually ended up why I had to end up like walking from the course, because I just couldn't get it. And then it's like, oh, resit the test, and then I spent like a week with her, and then I sat it, and I got an even worse result, and then she just sort of looked at me, and I'm like, I tried. Like, how do you politely go, no, you just don't teach well for me. Not well, like obviously a lot of other people would pass, it just didn't work for me. So that was teacher 2. Teacher 3, I felt like had abused way too much LSD in her time, and her brain had burnt out by like 20%. Because it just, a lot of a lot of trying to connect dots together.
Hey, dude.
And she was like, and that was very, what do you call it? She was like a music copyright and law teacher, so it's like she's trying to teach like these very important things, and like just because she's so spaced out, this what should have been a 20-second bloody sentence ends up being a minute, and then you're just like, oh god.
So
That's what Akra's for.
the first teacher, the one that sounds like she was railing Ritalin, right? That one?
That's
Okay.
the second one, but go on.
Your second teacher? I don't know how to tell you this, dude, but like, I think your second teacher was just a crackhead. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like she was a crackhead.
She seemed a little too put together to be a crackhead. That's why I thought maybe Ritalin, something a bit more legal, something she can actually get her hands on and then just abuse.
Ritalin, Jesus. Railing Ritalin. That can mean two things. The second one is worse than the first. Much worse than the first. I mean, like, think about what getting railed means. Like, there's railing things, which is which is people snorting shit, but getting railed would probably mean like a Ritalin douche.
I'm just imagining just like this douche, and then just on purely inside, internally in this douche is just like pure liquid Ritalin.
Ugh. I'm saying that as somebody who was prescribed it, and Dexies. That's like bad if she's snorting that. That's messed up. I would never do that. It's just like medicine to me. Doesn't do anything really anymore.
Yeah, but if you don't do it and you're new to it, well, maybe she was taking Dexes. I don't know. It was definitely an upper, definitely to the point where it just got way too fidgety and was
Isn't Ritalin literally speed?
It has like most of the same ingredients though.
Oh.
So like that's the amphetamine part of dexamphetamine. So it is still amphetamines. Like straight up. That's what they give to children. They started me in grade 3. They were giving me 5 Dexies a day.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then I was like, that's fucking my shit up. So I'll take 3 instead. And then I worked my way down because I really didn't want to be that fucked up. It didn't really like mess me up either. Because it's like a medication for me and it affects me differently than other people, right? All it really did was like, it would stop like my inner monologue. So I would just like focus on what I'm doing instead. Because the way that autism works is it's like your brain synapses, there's like more of them light up than normal. So if you get really autistic, it can shut you down, sort of.
Yeah, too much to handle.
Yeah,
sensory overload.
So I've got like a cousin, and he just doesn't talk ever. I don't know if he can talk. I think he probably can, maybe. But no one's heard him talk for like his whole life. Not just like this week. Because he's just like overloaded AF. Damn it.
Being non-verbal is not
and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal son.
But yeah,
but it's very sensible conversation that we're having. Jeez.
But anyway, so like you know how like the brain synapses go out like a lightning strike inside the brain of a person that has like autism, instead of like a regular person whose brain is like from A to B to C to that way. So if the lightning strike spreads out enough, that's like thinking about like 100 things at once is a good way to put it. And then like people like that will be thinking about 100 things at once all of the time, and that's why they can't talk and stuff like that, because they're just like completely overwhelmed. But like if they have Ritalin, what that does is it narrows down that strike, that metaphorical thunder strike in your head. So it narrows it down, so that way you can focus on existence. But I don't know, I feel like I just don't really need it. I feel like I'm adjusted enough to catch myself out on at least half of my bullshit.
I feel like that's too much. You want to get that down to like 25%.
I still think if your teacher is railing Ritalin, that is really bad. It's like the whole point of the story.
Railing Rillin's bad. Okay.
It's funny because Mr. Mackey is a teacher and Ark's talking about his teacher.
Yeah.
Dogs burn my mind. To be honest, I was waiting for a straighty 180 for a teacher, but it never came.
What's a straighty 180?
Straighty 180 is what I call someone who does not partake in anything. The kids would probably call it straight edge. I like to call it straighty 180. Okay, that story developed from a friend of mine, or a family member of a friend of mine. Used to be a real drug pig. Like
drug pig.
You know,
fuck.
Like all the time harassed, like to the point where like my mate would this person would just rock up at my mate's house, and be like, hey, and then just hang around until like they could see my friend message someone for their stuff.
Drug pig's here to pull you under.
So fucking full drug pig. And then one day they finally stopped. But when they stopped, they went from like staying awake for days on end, partying and, you know, doing whatnot and being real reckless to like boring in bed at 7 PM at night, like talking about taxes and just the most boring mundane shit. So they went from what I used to call Twisty 360 to Straighty 180. And then somehow Straighty 180 has just become my new term for anyone with straight heads. Here at Duckins, Straighty 180.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh
like
Order.
life to me.
What did we do in the last episode? Didn't
This
we
is a very arc
Pray allow me to
heavy
thank you for
backstory,
sheltering Ida,
arc
forgive me,
backstory heavy
Lyse,
episode.
and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
Didn't we do Coils of Bahamut 3 in the last episode?
No, there's no need
Yes,
for
we did it because Free was on, so we managed to
times.
clean up the final coil. So I think you might have some savage coils that you can unlock if you're worried. That's what you're concerned about.
Is it different, or is it the same?
No,
just harder.
same time.
Okay,
Same time.
then let's not bother recording
Okay.
that shit.
Person to take up arms against the Empire.
Considering how low level it is, we
We'll
could
do the same if we
probably
had sense.
brute our way through a good chunk of it, and maybe not the final coil.
I'm really gonna
Yeah,
need.
we
I'm
We
really
don't need to
gonna-
record it. I'm just curious.
I'm gonna need to turn these voices in the movies
There will
down.
never
I
be a
think.
better time to drive the
'Cause I
Guardians
think they're
from our
talking over
lands.
you a little bit.
But we have to take the lead on
Slut.
this. We
Fucking-
can't leave it to fanatics like Ilbert.
Oh, leave Lisa alone. It was like close up on her face when you said that.
Oh, it was Lyse too. Aw.
Yeah,
More than a
what have
few
you
of our
done, you
people were
monster?
taken in by his promises.
Jeez, not a
Led him on the
slut
way
at
to the
all.
wall.
What a
Good men and
savage.
women who never came back.
Oh, you
When
like
Monargo
Lisa, do
told
you?
us what had happened.
I
and the
definitely
bastard who made
appreciate like
sacrifices
her
over his
full
twisted
story
ritual.
through the
Like what filled me with
Stormblood.
an unholy fury.
I mean,
But what's
it's getting
done
off to a pretty good
is
start.
done.
To be
Let's
real.
Like, the way I see it, she's not really Lyse now. Like, she's revealed herself to be Lyse, but she's
That is
definitely
why we
still
are here
more
today,
Ida,
sir.
if that makes
To see
sense.
that
Like,
some
it takes her
good
a while to
comes of
sort of
this
come
time.
into herself and just really be Lyse.
Bitch
On behalf
needs
of the
fucking
Aeorzean
psychiatrists.
Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now?
It's not
Well,
fair.
go on then.
I like
I'm sure there's more to it than that.
I like Alphino because he seems like a really helpful little bro the whole time, but at the same time, he's just an annoying little fuck. At the same time,
He is, and obviously because you start off with him
So
in
that's
Heaven's
the
Ward,
way of it,
Heaven's
eh?
Ward, Realm
The
Reborn,
Alliance,
he's
hoping
like
to
your
avoid a
main
direct
dude.
confrontation with the superior forces
Can you
of the
just grow to
Empire,
hate him? So
we
by the
should
time that
I
you
don't hate him.
obviously get
proxy
to,
with our
well, I
vastly
did. So by the time you get to
inferior
Heaven's
ones.
Ward, the voice actor changes. So
My
he's
comrades
probably
and
all like,
allies
"Here I
confer
am,
on
I'm
your
ready to
proposal.
make a difference and
A
really
moment
add to the
if you
story." And here I am going, "Fuck it, Alpha no."
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
I like him. It's just like I don't think he should be my main boy. I feel like he should be part of the team. I'd rather have Thancred as my main boy, or better yet, Reborn. Like, if he was my main bro following me around questing, I would fuck off the whole rest of my team. Wait, who's that samurai dude that we just
Yeah, I
got?
was gonna say, go set.
Yeah,
with
fuck
my
everybody
dude,
else.
like-
Let's go with him. He's a champ.
He is. I mean, like, it fucking, I love his story. Because it's just like, I meet him and I'm just like, and when I met him, I was playing on my other character that I have on another server, and my main was a samurai at the time, so as soon as I saw him, I'm just like, Samurai Bros!
these are just freaking stupid hats. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing his story. He's a champ. I mean, I guess so is What's-Her-Face. The chick
Yeah,
with
Yuguru's
the
cool,
horns.
but then
Yeah, that's it,
Getsu's the
Yuguri.
one with this really awesome entrance and is like, yo, I'm twice the size of every man, and I'm a samurai, and I'm really hungry, and now I'm gonna collapse.
This Conrad guy seems alright.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Conrad, the resistance dude.
Yeah.
I was thinking of somebody else for a second.
And he's got that chick Archer on his team as well. It totally looks...
Nago.
Yeah, it totally looks like a Naruto team. It really does. He's got his Archer chick, his dude with dreads, and the leader, Conrad. That's like the new Team 7.
Well, it's like sort of like this is the resistance story, and then you've still got all the Doma stuff to do.
I've been making my housemate watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it's a good
I have
time.
not watched that yet either.
It is savage and ridiculous.
I started watching part of the first season and just, I don't know, the animation style got me. Just couldn't keep watching it.
You have to keep watching it.
I've been told it keeps getting better after the 22nd episode.
Dude. Whatever characters you were watching are dead. And they've been dead for a long time. So, you should keep watching it, because it's gone through like 4 generations of characters now.
I just found it funny, someone's like, no, you just gotta get through the first 22 episodes, then you're fine.
That's a lot to ask for. Hey, just sit through 22 episodes for me. It'll get better. I promise.
I mean, it did. I guess maybe it was a little rough when I watched it. I just kept watching it though because I couldn't be bothered changing it. And I look back on those episodes now as pretty funny, if anything. I think it's probably worth like trying to stick with it. It's just, and more than anything as well, it's like the references in other anime and games that are made to it. It's like you're watching it and I'm like, oh, now I get that thing in that thing. Now I get what that Final Fantasy event was, or now I get what that reference was in Dragon Ball Z. There's a character in that KFC game where I wanted to fuck the Colonel that is a rip-off of a character from, well, not a rip-off, but like a piss take. Yeah, like an homage. That's better than a piss take. An homage to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Even in the KFC Fuck the Colonel game. That's not what it was called. I forget what it was actually called. Oh wait, it's I Love You, Colonel Sanders.
That's it.
Oh, I guess.
Go on, you know you want to fuck the Colonel.
Only if he gives me his secret recipe. All over my face.
Oh jeez.
I want his 11 herbs and spices.
All over my face.
Why don't you want 12 herbs and spices?
Just want to rail them.
Just want to rail 11 herbs and spices.
What is with all of the railing tonight?
Mix it with some
That's, yeah, I gotta mix it up. We've gone through some issues for a while, and now we're railing Ritalin.
Wow.
Another thing.
I think.
Full disclaimer: we're not railing Ritalin.
Yeah. Don't do that, kids.
Yeah, don't rail Ritalin.
Also,
100%. Just
if
take
you are a
in
kid
tablet
watching
form,
this,
like everybody else. Well, no, you shouldn't be watching this if you're like under, was it 12, 13?
Yeah. Listen, like, no offense, but no, you're not supposed to be watching this. You might wanna fuck off.
Literally, bookmark everything for your 16th 15th birthday. You'll probably get more then, and then you'll probably think we're old as fuck and boring anyway. So it'll help out in the long run.
Well, it's more with the fact that we just talk about inappropriate stuff. So like, it's
the
not
most
okay.
randomly depraved things.
Yeah, so it's like not okay.
But if you're not a child, like, comment, subscribe. Listen to our depravity.
Well, I literally set our videos not to target the younger viewers.
Yeah, I was gonna say every video I upload, I make sure, is this for kids? No.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
So because YouTube made us do that, I feel like it's fair for us to reserve the right to then target our adult audience. So, you know, our teenagers and adult audience. I think like it's like 18 plus, isn't it? I can't remember. Grim, do you remember? It might just be MA audiences, but that's fine.
But seriously, if you're within the category that you should be watching this, like, comment, subscribe.
And if you're not, like, I'm sorry,
Go away.
it's not okay. You're not old enough.
We'll accept you back with open arms once you're old enough.
Yeah, damn straight we will. It's just inappropriate right now, so don't watch any of the clone fucking episodes, please.
But if you're old enough,
Or
and
any...
you
or the furry
episodes.
ones. Don't watch those either.
just stick away from Final Fantasy.
And also, don't watch, oh crap, what was it called again? Sally Face. Don't watch Sally Face, especially the final episode. Did you know we got dicks on the channel? I'm not talking to our audience, I'm talking to you guys.
Wait,
Yes. Is that one that I commented on? That you uploaded a while ago? It was that weird
It's the fun. Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Oh
as
my
well.
god, that gives me the perfect reason to play Persona 4 and then go make a Mara and then make that my main.
Dude. Okay, so first of all, there was this game called The Goodnight Garden. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, that's it.
And
That's the one.
is it? Yeah, and I'm playing with this character. And he's just got his fucking little dick out the whole time. And then somebody called me Little Dicky in the game as well. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? This isn't okay. Get the fuck out of here. And then, but no, what I was talking about is I played a game called Sally Face, which is a pretty sweet game. You should click through the episodes. It's like this one dude made it, but he also wrote all of the music for it. And it's pretty metal, I'm not gonna lie. You might like it. You might be into it. But like in the last episode, I'm not gonna spoil anything here, but there's like a whole bunch of people hanging upside down by their arms and up by their legs. And they're just all naked, so there's just like tits and vajayjay out and peepees. And it's like, okay, and then like I asked YouTube about it, and they're like, no, that's fine. It's not aimed at kids,
Wait.
it's fine.
Oh my god, what?
And not only that, but also it's up on like Jacksepticeye's channel and a few other big content creators. They have it up. It's on their channels. Peepees and Vajijis, Fifis, they're all there.
Suppose because it's in a game as well. Like I think it's I don't know.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if I was to play Far Cry 3 all the way through to the end and went for the real bad ending where you get fucked and killed at the same time, I guarantee you that episode would get taken down and we'd get a strike. I guarantee it.
That sounds pretty bad. Don't do that. Fucked to death. Fuck them to death!
Oh my god, yes!
It always comes back.
Yeah, because the real bad ending for Far Cry 3 is basically you just end up turning on everyone, so this tribal lady's like, yes, come join us. So she like full-on ritual bangs you on everything, so like as you're about to come, she just sits there and gets a knife and just fucking stabs you.
Oh my god,
I think I got that ending.
that went right in the gutter, holy shit. I was not expecting that.
No, and it's a bit of an awkward scene because she sits there full-on straddles you, and these are starting to become acceptable graphics, so you're like, like, should my hand be starting to wander? Like, what's going on here? And then just, pow! Fucking knife straight in your gut.
Oh, I made a mistake. I should have grabbed one of those helms. Oh well.
I guess,
That's
would
what
that
he
be
said.
death by Snoo Snoo?
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's the ending I got when I played Far Cry 3.
Yeah, that
rings
is-
a bell.
That is the bad ending.
Snoo snoo.
Mm.
As in, I played it really badly, or the bad.
No, that's just the like the bad story ending.
Oh, I remember snoo snoo.
Oh, it took you a while to click on, jeez.
I was like, what is that? Is that from a game? And it's like, oh yeah, Futurama. It's been a while.
Death by Snoo
I don't know, man. Getting fucked to death. I mean, like,
The gruff
it
velvet.
sounds gay. It sounds kind of like pretty great from that perspective, but like, then also think of the perspective that Mr. Garrison uses it as a violent threat. Getting fucked to death sure doesn't sound good then.
I don't know.
Fuck him to death!
With the year I've had. Maybe getting fucked to death would be a good thing. Because then I'd finally get fucked.
Or you could just, like, go fuck yourself.
Oh man!
No, but also, like, you could also just go and, you know, get laid and not die. That'd be pretty cute.
That'd be pretty cute, too.
Yes, it would. Giggity.
Or if it's your thing, don't get laid at all. I don't know.
I'm not your mom.
Don't take our word. We're not fucking. Well, except for Grim, we're not stable, put together people at all.
Ah, mostly.
No, no,
Grim's good. Grim's pretty normal.
I said except for Grim. I literally paraphrased.
Oh, fuck you!
Except for Grim.
You didn't throw me under a bus. You dragged me onto one.
Hey,
I both under the bus. I saw it's like I grabbed you, picked you up in my arms, all bodyguard style, and then just went to go lay down on the road. And you're like, "What you do? Boom! There's a bus."
I'm just like, Grim, save yourself.
But the resistance
Well,
is
I'm
far more
professional
fragmented
state
than you
stable.
realize. The men and
See,
women
there
in my
you
care
go.
belong to but one of many factions.
This Conrad guy has the voice of audible chocolate.
Simply
Right.
You know that
can
dude
only
in South
speak
Park
for the
that
people
has
that
like
roll
the
this reach.
radio voice?
Yep.
now,
Took me a while
I have
to
every
think of it, but
intention
yep.
appealing
Oh,
to
none of you
others,
guys have watched
and
Black
I
Books,
expect
have
many will
you?
agree, but it will take time.
Graham, have you watched Black Books?
And I cannot guarantee universal
Is that
support.
that's the English comedy one, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Oh my
Understood.
god, what the hell?
I shall see that the
Why do you
Alliance
know
is
what
under
it is
no
and you haven't watched it?
misapprehensions as to your
Go watch
position.
that shit. Your wife would
Not
like it.
surprised.
It's great.
But that's
It's
not
like
the
one
whole
of the
it.
best shows ever.
As you can imagine, the loss of those who
Love
cast
that
their
show,
lot with the
man.
Griffin left
Freaking
us
love
short
Dylan
on
Moran. I love
numbers.
Bill Bailey.
Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall.
There's even an
And we've had to
episode
fill
that
their
has Nick
posts with a
Frost
young
and one
and
with Simon Pegg
inexperienced.
as well.
Frankly,
Show rules.
everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh yeah, speaking
Oh,
of
we'd
Simon
be more
Pegg,
than
so
happy to
Grim,
get
you've
back
watched
on
The
the feet.
Boys
If
now.
we're going to work together, we'll
Yes.
be doing
All
ourselves
up
a
to
favour.
date with season 2 and stuff, so definitely
Well,
sounds
there's
like
no shortage
you're a
of work to
fan.
be done, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
But
don't
in
say
time,
anything
you've got
because
new
I'm gonna
blood
watch
too.
it as well, and I
Alright.
haven't started yet.
All I can say.
I've watched the
is
comic,
it
though.
was
Ishtola and I could lend a
Read
hand
the
in the
comic.
infirmary.
No, okay, you've read the book.
From what I saw.
Yeah, but it's
Well, it
different.
has
The
done-
show's
it's-
different
it's-
from the.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's done a pretty decent job though, like amount
Very
of
well.
honoring the source
I, for
material,
my
but you
part,
managing
shall
to
return
deviate.
the Rising
Which
The
Star.
is
only thing I'm still
all I
concerned
ask.
for
Others
is
among the Scions
yeah.
who would welcome
The
the
only thing I
opportunity
am
to fight for
concerned still
Alamigan
is
liberation.
Black Noir.
Hmm.
But I think everyone that watches the Boys that's read the comic would also be in that boat.
What's the dude's name? Billy the Butcher? Is that him?
That's
Um,
that's
Is
your
there anything else we can
Carl
do to help?
Urban.
Is that the dude that played
I
Judge
had
Dredd?
something else in
Yep.
mind for you.
Okay, yeah. That's really
Monardo
good
and
casting.
Metroid will tell you more.
And that dude's my favorite character. It's just so sad.
Oh, see, I really do
Understood.
like. Obviously, I
won't let
don't
you down.
like Homelander, but I absolutely love the way that Anthony Starr portrays him. Who's a Kiwi, by the way.
Yeah.
So I think it's hilarious to have a Kiwi as well be dressed up as his ultimate fucking American symbol.
Yeah, but dude, Billy the Butcher. He's just the most savage dude ever. He's like the Russian out of that one frickin' what's that movie called again with the Punisher? I think it's the Punisher. That Russian guy, do you remember him?
Oh, in the original Punisher movie.
Yeah, and he's like punching the crap out of him.
Yeah,
It's just doing
yeah.
absolutely
Of course,
nothing.
I remember it. They have Caesar playing in the background because that's where fucking Caesar got their big break. Cause fucking Broken was playing on the radio. Like that sets up the whole scene. Like while that chick's cooking dinner, and then the Russian just fucking comes in. Boom.
I just want to see Billy the Butcher kill a lot of people and then die a really bloody death.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, since you have read the comic, yeah, you know how it's all gonna, well, how it can possibly end.
Yeah, well, how it should. Because that was a pretty sweet ending.
But yeah, especially
Wait,
if shit goes as south as it does, it's just gonna be like, oh.
What is the
the comic's
point? Oh,
finished?
you go, Grim.
Yeah, the comic's been done for years, yeah.
It's pretty sweet too. I'm not gonna lie. Billy the Butcher is just the best. He's so savage, man.
Oh, yeah, him and then, like, Love Sausage comes in as a very close second. He is just the biggest bro to Huey, too. Like, when in that whole comic, Huey just gets pretty much fucked at every possible opportunity. And I think and I'm pretty sure Love Sausage is just the one dude that's just like, come here, have a fucking drink, like, you're with friends.
You know what else I haven't seen that I really should have and plan to soon?
What?
The Umbrella Academy.
I haven't watched that
Oh.
all the way through, but I've pretty much watched like 80% of it.
People
like
love
it.
it. Is it good?
I like it.
Yeah.
Of course I remember
Seconds-
you.
If you make me pick between Umbrella and the boys, however, the boys is gonna like, win with flying
Yeah,
colors.
yeah, but dude, that's because it's just so violent. It's so violent.
Umbrella Academy's got a bit of violence in it, but not to that extent.
Yeah, and it's made by
I really enjoyed
Jared Way, who, by the way,
I really-
is Joe Rogan's cousin.
What?
Wait, what?
Gerard Way, the singer of
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance that made Umbrella Academy, is Joe Rogan's cousin.
Oh, snap!
You know, from the podcast.
Actually,
and Fear
that
Factor.
sort of that makes a bit more sense recently because I saw a recent interview with Gerard. Now that he's obviously not a teenage boy anymore that everyone's lusting over, he's sort of like grown into like a man. And there, I can see it's a little similarity.
A teenage man.
Well, you know what I mean. He had that whole like early 2000s fucking emo aesthetic going on. So I'm assuming he too would have been railing a lot of Ritalin.
He put on a bit of weight there for a while, and he's kind of like nearly back to what he was, from what I've seen.
Oh snap! Okay.
I think he.
I'm not saying
he
that
will...
it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that because he wasn't caked in makeup and shit. When I saw him, like you actually just saw him. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can. Oh, now that I'm thinking, yeah, I can go.
I
oh,
bet he will always have those little corn kernel teeth. He has baby teeth, man. They just never lost them. And he's going to chomp on people with them. I do actually really like Jared Way.
Man, I never noticed the teeth.
Oh my god! I forgot about that already. This is the corn kernel teeth. He just has little teeth, man. It looks like it would really hurt to be bitten by him. Not because they're pointy, but because they're blunt and little. It'd be like closing a shifter on your arm. He'd nip you. Little Gerard Way, nipping at your ankles and shit. Wait, watch Umbrella Academy, cunt.
But seriously, season 1 was pretty good. Season 2, I didn't enjoy as much.
See, I feel like I'm the other way around. From what I've seen, I've liked season 2 more than I like season 1.
Are you talking about Umbrella Academy or The Boys?
Yes.
Okay.
Umbrella.
It's
For The Boys, I still play season 1. It was just better pacing.
The Boys.
But season 2 does have, like I said, Stormfront really does make it really fun to watch.
yeah.
Oh yeah, sightseeing log expanded.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, because I felt with season 2 of Umbrella, it's like you said, the pacing with season 2 of The Boys, it just speeds up quite a lot at the very end.
Yeah, yes, it's like a nice pace going. You're thinking, oh, okay, it's got like another 5 episodes, and then they just go fucking times 2, and it gets wrapped up in like 2.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
You
Which
know,
isn't a bad thing, but but compared to season 1, yeah, you can feel the speed difference.
you know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see them get who's the guy that does what's his name again? Joe from Family Guy's voice.
Oh,
Warburton? Is that his name?
yeah, Warburton, yeah.
Yeah, so I wish that they would get the original Tick cartoon and then just make it live action,
Oh
but
my
follow the
God.
same story. And then get Patrick Warburton back as the Tick, except instead of what they did in the other show where he was the Tick. They had his whole face
What's
out.
his Tick show?
It was okay, but like they just changed too much. And he didn't have his Tick mask. They like just cut his entire face out. It's like if Batman was there, except you could see Bruce Wayne when he's being Batman at the same time.
Ah.
And it's like, why did you do that? That's a really big flaw in the costume. You could have just had scenes where he's not wearing his costume, and he could have just been Patrick Warburton then. But like, don't be Patrick Warburton all of the time and just have the antennas and the bodysuit, because that's what it was. It kind of was weird. I didn't like that for that reason. But he did well. He did well. That's why I would like to see him reprise the role, except actually wear the proper costume, and then maybe follow what the cartoons followed, because the Tick ruled. Loved that show. And then they should make a live action, no, not a live action, like a CGI Earthworm Jim. And then get the guy that does Homer's voice to come back and reprise his role as Earthworm Jim. Because Homer Simpson and Earthworm Jim are the one dude. Did you know that?
Mind blown.
Did you know that? That's awesome. I love that.
I remember the peaks of Girabania. Silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone.
The peaks of Urabania. Who the fuck are you? Why are you telling me about this shit? I just walked into a different screen. Oh, it must be this Archer chick. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah.
People who had suffered every
So, Graham.
possible indignity.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice the other day that you were playing something.
After day after day.
Which something?
Something fall flat.
Oh yes, I was playing. It came free with Game Pass. I'm like, I'll give them see what Ark was whinging about. I'm like, I don't see what he was whinging about. It's actually a pretty nifty little game.
Nifty. Oh my god, that's hilarious and perfect.
Like it's a pretty cool little concept. I love the whole, arms and lifting yourself up and puzzles.
Hey Ark,
Yes.
are you listening to what he's saying?
No, sorry, I'm in the middle of dramatic cutscene.
God damn it!
Oh, Gosetsu!
Tell us when that cutscene is up, and remember what you just said, Grim, because I want you to say it to him again.
Okay.
Because
I think it's literally wrapping up now, I think. Hang on. Yep. Complete quest. Alright.
so
I have my full attention again, temporarily.
So Grim, I saw him playing a game on his Xbox the other day when I was playing Minecraft with a friend. And it was a game near and dear to your heart. What was that game, Grim?
Is it Human Fall Flat? Guys?
Oh my fucking god, no!
Okay,
Why?
okay.
Why would you do that?
Okay,
Stop it!
okay.
Bad Grim! I swear to fucking god, you get that game, you fucking throw it out of your fucking inventory. I swear to god, I will fucking shit in your fucking exhaust pipes. I swear on everything I hold fucking dear.
Okay, Grim,
Fuck, I
while
hate that game so much.
while you weren't talking and listening before, he also gave his opinion on it. So, don't say anything, and then listen to what Grim said about it.
Oh, I actually like it. It's like quite a nifty little game. Like I like the arms and the grabbing. and
What,
the
that? You
puzzle.
want to do the last episode? Absolutely. Thanks, Grim.
Come on, man. Let's all play it together and
No,
re-record the whole
you-
thing.
You will never get me to go back to that. I don't even know if I even have it in my Steam library anymore. I think I might have even just removed it altogether because I was like, just no,
It's free with Game Pass.
never. Oh god, go away!
Hey, you own it now. You own it again. You own it twice.
I
You might as well
don't
play
want
it.
I don't even want it once! No!
Just finish it and then it's done.
It's not long.
No! It's done!
It's not done,
done.
actually. It was never done.
It's close enough to being done.
We're like 3/4 through.
I feel like I should just get that last episode, just edit the thumbnail and just put final on it. And then it's done. No one will ever know. Because no one will ever watch it.
It's a pretty cool little concept.
Because
though.
it's
You gotta
bad.
it's got the physics in it, and
I hate
you
it
know,
so much. So much. Like, there is a
Because-
literal hate of that game.
is it because you're bad at it?
No!
You
Well,
sure?
Oh,
That sounds
I'm
like you're
bad.
bad at it.
Oh, I am bad at it, but I still just don't like it. I hate it so much. I just something about it just makes me just honestly just want to put my head down on the table. Like, I would rather get like a pair of scissors and like stick them up my ass than play that.
Well, that's just a Saturday night for you, so you should play it again.
Like, I think I would rather just be having crumbs of pussy just thrown at my head over and over again while tied to a chair.
That's what you want your Sunday night to be.
It's just I can't do it.
Grim's
I
2
can't.
for 2. My word. I just find the whole thing funny. Ah, that was fun.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm probably anywhere near where you guys are in recording.
Dude, but I love that he wasn't listening at first, and then you gave your honest opinion about it, and how you were like, oh, it's a fun little game. I like all the physics and stuff. I'm really enjoying it. And then Ark's just like, huh, what? Oh, let's say it again. Motherfucker!
Not many things can earn my ire that quickly. The human fall flat is one of them.
Poor human fall flat. It never stood a chance.
What's your opinion? I think it's pretty. I think it's like a cool concept. I really do.
Who, my opinion?
Like, I feel like human fall flat has sort of like now sort of ruined anything that's not a AAA title for me. Just because it's just like, oh my god, stop, no.
Oh shit.
Like I find it like even so I used to like when I'm back on my Xbox especially I used to just like go grab any RPG and just play it, but now I'm just like even now with RPGs I'm like ew.
I play all of the games. So many of the games.
But the whole point is I feel like Human Fall Flat has just put this bad taste in my mouth for anything that's not highly done or whatever, because I'm just like, no, I don't want to put up with anything like that ever again.
So it fell flat on you? Is that what you're saying?
It should
Oh
be
my
called.
God.
It should be called Ark Fell Flat.
It fell so flat.
That's hilarious. Also note that to finish that series, Graham, we'd only need like 20 minutes.
That bad.
It'd be even funnier if we just started the series again, but added it as an extra episode on top. So the episodes of Ark hating playing it are still the first 3 episodes. I actually wouldn't mind redoing that one as a short series at some point.
Hell no.
Then we can delist the old one. I'll just do it with Grim.
Delist the new one too.
No, delist the old one.
We should just do the last episode without Ark and just say Ark hated it so much he couldn't be here today.
Yeah,
Done.
but
He bitched out so hard he fucking woke Grim up and got Grim to do it instead.
He just sucked that hard he put vacuum cleaners out of a job.
we also.
I would rather be the fucking global vacuum cleaner than fucking play that game again.
I think what the worst part of all is that I think like the last episode of it, we were talking about that Michael Jackson documentary that came out. So I wouldn't mind re-recording it and delisting them. See that Michael Jackson documentary? I don't know, man. Kind of seems like he did it. So messed up. So bad. Well, it's too late now. I guess I mentioned that we talked about it in that episode, so oops. If I delisted it, we would have talked about it in this episode.
Like, comment, subscribe, people. Like, comment, subscribe.
That's a pretty fucked up documentary, though, to be fair. Oh, man. Ark really hates Human Fall Flat. I made my dude look like Solaire from Dark Souls.
Wait, you can change what your person looks like?
Yeah, dude, I was a sun bro.
I'm literally running around as a white thing.
What a joke.
Oh, gotta change my character now.
Dude, you can make yourself a little police officer with 6 sideburns and a mustache. And a handlebar mustache. That's a much better...
Playing it like a chump.
It's a much better game to play multiplayer, I'll put it that way. I wonder if I could be...
Oh god. No, I don't think I could ever play that single player.
I wonder if Ark would be down to play some... Oh, I've got to pick one of these. Wait, what do we got? Rogue Ninja, Samurai... Maybe Samurai? I'll grab those. I wonder if Ark would be down to play a little bit of Astroneer. That might be a good couple of episode game to do one day. Just like 2-3 eps.
We still have to do Age of Empires.
Oh yeah, we'll do a one-off of each of those for sure.
I still think 2's the best, but I'm okay with going one of each.
I like Classic Man. I like Age of Empires 1. Don't get me wrong, 2 and 3 are good. 2's definitely better than 3. But like
2 is rated one of the best RTSs of all time.
by idiots and liars.
Well, no, it's mainly because it kind of is when RTS is starting and really popular back in '99. So it's one of the major ones that influenced a lot.
StarCraft for the win, for me.
Yes, StarCraft was pretty amazing.
And I
played StarCraft 2, but it wasn't the same.
What was that other one? Total Annihilation? Was that what it was called?
Total War?
No, not Total War. It was like about robots. Yeah, I think it was Total Annihilation. I liked that more than Age of Empires 2. Age of Empires 2 was still good. It was like a better looking version of Age of Empires 1. But I just don't really think it needed to look that much better. I guess they would look a lot better now since they've both been remastered. But like back then it wasn't a huge graphical leap. A lot of it kind of felt like more of the same. And I kind of missed a few things about Age of Empires 1, if that makes sense. But in saying that, like, I still will definitely acknowledge that Age of Empires 2 was a really great game. It was just up to personal preference for me, I guess. It was top notch for an RTS. It's just there's RTS games that I prefer over it, I guess.
See, and another big one for me was Warcraft 3.
I like
Warcraft 3.
I like my photon troops, and I like my E equals MC squared.
Laser troops.
Yeah, and my big mamas and my big daddies.
Oh, we're not playing with cheats though, right?
Of course not.
Ark's back.
Yeah, my Discord has dipping out. I think I'm due for a Discord update.
Oh.
There's an update.
Oh,
There
is
is.
there?
Yep.
Well, I don't think I have updated. I maybe have set it to auto update. Maybe I have done it.
It needs to restart to do the update properly.
I will be really mad if they boot me out whilst recording. I will fucking shit on their table.
Hey, it's like Ark with human fall flat, but you're talking about Discord.
I will climb into their office after hours, open their top desk drawer, and I will shit all over their paper clips. They will be fucked.
What I was saying before Discord really interrupted me was, I'm assuming we're sort of near the end of the ep, yeah?
No. And also, that's a sweet segue there, dude. No, we still got like a quarter of an ep left.
Ah.
Yeah, it's about right. I have 15 minutes left on my retainer, so...
Excellent. I've just been chilling through some of my MSQ, because I'm just about to hit Shadowbringers.
I am up to death by 1,000 rocks.
I've been waiting in the queue for my main story quest.
What are the dungeons in this DLC like?
I like them.
Because I'm liking the characters so far. I've been reading what they're saying, but I've been talking to you guys at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing on my end. I've been trying to read all my dramatic moments and whatnot.
I don't mind this Conrad dude. I can't remember what the dude's with dreads' name is, because I kind of didn't pay attention to his name, but he's pretty cool too.
Is he the one with the real massive scowl on his face?
He is built like a brick shithouse, like he would just fuck you up. He's just built like a motherfucker. He's a champ.
What quest are you up to?
Death by 1,000 rocks. Like the second quest in the entire DLC or some shit.
No, you're in Storm... no, that's like... You're at least 13 quests in.
And I've also finished Hard Country, and then I also have a quest called A Friend of a Friend in Need. And they're all story quests. So I have 3 story quests right now, and I'm about to hand in 2 of them.
So yeah, you need to do... There's 2 separate quest chains, plus... Oh, no,
What
3
the
separate
fuck?
quest chains.
Are you
What?
saying that to the quest chains, or something that happened in your game?
Yeah, something that happened in my game. This guy's just been super chill the whole time, and now he's like, oh, I just gotta say goodbye to this guy, to me, and then he just fully just flips with crazy eyes. There's gonna be a reckoning. You're just like, what the fuck? And now I'm using the echo, so I'm learning some backstory.
Ooh.
Like, he'd been just so chill this whole time.
And now he's a murderer?
Well, no, it's just he's had like real nice smile, real chill dude, and then like he's just looking at you with the crazy eyes, like full eyes open, refuses to blink, like every.
It sounds like you wanted to fuck that guy, and now he had a facial expression that turned you off. Is that what happened?
It was more just like I was like, oh, he's a sweet kid, and then he just pulls that. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna fucking. What is it?
No
Helsing
PP
Bridge.
for
You're a
you!
good-
That's what you like.
No, it's more like in Helsinger Bridge, where it's well, not Alucard, when bloody Anderson finally kills bloody the priest. He's like, you're such a good kid. It's a shame that you were such a shit man.
Jeez. Oh, that's really funny. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that you were gonna fuck that guy. It's just it could have also just been taken out of context like that, which made it funny to me.
Hey, it's all funny, but no. It was more like, oh, I actually grew to like this guy. Fuck you!
Oh man, I'm just wasting experience here. I need to stop doing that. What are my other classes?
Yeah, I've just wasted about 200k without thinking now that you've said that. Shit.
Alright, I got Ninja, Scholar, and Summoner at 80, 50, 60. This is a 60 area, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be sort of 60 going up now, so you might need to update your gear a little.
Maybe.
Oh wait, no, you should be wearing 80s.
Oh man, my gear sucks ass for my my gunbreaker. Yeah, level 60 sword though, that's pretty sweet. Just saying. This. Do I have some level 60 earrings at least? Man, that is pee-pee. Poo-poo. Pee-pee, poo-poo. Oh no, that's where it came from, Ark. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't notice that before. It's from Subway Monkey Hour, and it always was. You're a pee-pee poo-poo head. Oh my god. That blows my frickin' mind open. Love that frickin'... Oh my god. He's gonna get cancelled for that one day for sure. He says some stuff that ain't okay. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't get in trouble for it at the time.
I mean, I'm not.
Because, it was pretty much him going in there and shitting on Japanese culture. The whole time. But, at the same time, I really liked Tom Green, and I think it was more like he was trying to be funny, but viewing it in today's sort of like eye kind of makes it seem a lot worse than he probably meant it to. He was just going over there and being a goof, but like if you watch it now, you're like, dude, maybe it's like maybe it's a little bit like culturally insensitive to stick a walkie-talkie, a video camera, and a dildo on a sushi train and send it to the chef, unbeknownst to him. Like,
That's fine.
I can kind of see why people would be pissed. I don't think that my gunbreaker is very well set up. Where's my enmity? Why would I set that there? That's terrible. Oh, my gunbreaker's set up worst. But I could get it up to level 80 and kill Ark, so I might do that. How do you like that shit?
Wow, this guy's like, I even hate your face. I'm just like, calm down.
I don't think Ark heard me, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that's the shit right there.
Oh, and now he's going me to attack him, little bitch.
So, if I do that, I could probably defeat him and then rub his face in it. It'd be really funny. Don't you think?
Yes.
What do you say, Ark? Yes or no?
No.
Oh no! Damn it, it was like a 50-50 chance he'd say yes. Okay, I was saying that I was gonna level my gunbreaker to max and kick your ass.
No.
And I knew you weren't listening, so I tried to get you to agree to a thing. You didn't
And I felt like that was the predicted outcome, so I was like, no, seems like the safest option here.
Damn, I should have sleuthed you into it.
You
a little bit
threw...
more.
No, you tried to attack, come at me with Dark Magician. I retaliated with Blue Eyes White Dragon. Bitch.
How come we never did multiplayer episodes on Duel
Because we all
Links?
gave up playing Duel Links, that's why.
It's still installed on my computer.
So, on my phone and on my computer.
Actually, you guys would have played it enough to have gotten enough to build some pretty sweet decks. I think that was.
I
Why we
was
didn't record
getting
it.
there, but stuff where it's like I have half the cards for things, but not everything I need. Also, the whole like 3x3 still does like rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah,
I'd
My
say
5
yes.
by 5.
No.
I prefer it, to be honest, because it's tournament rules IRL. So if you got really good at playing the Duel Link game, right, and then you built a really good deck, and you were like to be like, I'm just gonna buy this deck's cards off eBay, and they're like $1 or $2 each, and then you fill up your deck, and you've got your main deck. You could go to tournaments and destroy a bunch of children. That's why the rules
I
are
can
better.
be like the adults on Yu-Gi-Oh!
And then you could tell some 5-year-old little fuck that he is a fucking second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck.
Third-rate deck. Yes.
Yeah.
Full Kyber voice too. You're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck.
I think the whole point of it though is to like keep the fights going a lot faster. So yes, you would. It was cool to have like all of the card space. Like what was it, 5 or 6? I can't remember. But
5x5.
yeah, it was cool to have that. But at the same time, you'd have a battle, and if it was a pretty strong battle, it'd take like an hour to defeat each other.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah, but in terms of like playing a tournament, you want people to play and fight, and a winner to be determined, so the next person can come in. So that's why they did that. I think you get half as many cards too.
I don't like it.
And because there's half as many cards, you have to be a lot more strategic. And I think it opens more doors than it closes, to be honest. And it's also been balanced better for like all of the other decks. You know, the crap ones, like Zexal and shit. I think it's balanced out classic Yu-Gi-Oh cards to still be like pretty strong against them. Whereas like the old version where you had the 5x5 and the 60 cards, somebody would come in with a pendulum deck and just smash your Blue Eyes deck, because obviously they'll get like a 5,000 monster up in 4 turns, or less, 2 turns. And you're like, well, I never had a chance. And they're like, that's because you're using that dusty old deck, bitch.
Dusty old deck.
Yeah, but dude, it was so unbalanced. You remember that PS4 game?
Which one?
The Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Which one?
The main one. Legacy of the Duelist? I can't remember what it was called.
The Duelist of the Roses is the PS2 one. I think Legacy of the Duelist... Was that the one where they had like fucking 5 people on the cover? Or like Yugi, Marek, Seto, and someone else, some shit?
I think so, maybe. I played the fuck out of it, though. I got every achievement except for the one that was just ridiculously, ridiculously... What's a good way to put this? It was doable, but just fuck off and no.
Fair.
It was something like you had to defeat all of these CPU battles, except they would be set at like ultra hard difficulty and have perfect decks. And there was like fucking like 60 of them or some shit. And I was like, you know what? No. Every one of those battles is probably going to be an hour long. And that's if I win. So I'm not sinking 60 hours to fight these duelists that are just gonna piss me off with their perfect fucking decks, just so I can platinum this. Fuck that. And that's when I started playing Duel Links. I got some pretty freaking sweet decks as well. I think I've got one for every enemy type. I'm going back to Ninja. I missed my fast run. We'll just level up another day. So I take it that you've got a Blue Eyes deck then, Ark.
I have a version of a Blue Eyes deck, but I was just going for Blue Eyes because, you know, when you make Yu-Gi-Oh jokes, that's what you go for.
What deck do you use, Grim?
Actually, I tend to lean towards heroes, generally, to be honest.
Huh. What about you, Grim?
I use whatever comes up.
You'd have to have some level of a theme to your deck, though.
Oh, nice. I just got the Great Sphinx.
If I'm going to tell you what my decks are like, I need to know what yours is like, Grim. Because otherwise it feels like you're getting a one-up on me, you fucker.
Well, at the moment, I'm pretty sure I'm using something similar to Joey's, like the Red Eye.
Yeah, but I've got a bit of a Red Eyes deck going, too. Because Red Eyes has now got so many bloody variations going.
Yes.
Well, you got gypped anyway, Grim, because I've got a deck of every type.
Yeah, no, you just said that.
So,
But
my
joke's
main...
on you, because I only know what I think I have. I wouldn't have a clue.
Well, I think one of my favorite decks is probably my Warrior deck as well. It's interesting you said that, Grim. I mean, Ark. So, I got a Warriors deck that I main a lot. It's pretty much like a spell caster destroyer and a dragon destroyer deck.
Yeah, I've got a good... What's my spellcaster theme? I think it's not the Necro Lords. Fuck, I have to go check on my decks now.
I have a really, really, really strong spellcaster deck as well,
It's
and
not
ridiculous
Archfiend.
dragon deck.
It's not Archfiend. I'm trying to remember the theme of it now. I'm just like, oh...
You know the three-headed Blue Eyes? I've got that.
So do I.
And I've got, like, maximum Blue Eyes as well. Oh man, I've got so many dragon types. Really, really strong ones as well.
I think it's Jewel Studio? Deck editor.
Are you in there right now? What a savage.
Yeah.
What a savage. We could do that, though. We could do an episode of that and set it up like a tournament.
Yes, we could. 100%.
Where it would be like, me versus you, me versus Grim, you versus Grim.
And then, yeah, fuck. Like, luckily I've named most of my decks, otherwise because I'm sitting there going, oh no, oh no, oh no!
We could probably even do a short series out of that. We wouldn't even have to do like a one-off. We could do a short series. We could do like 3 episodes of it. Play with a bunch of different decks.
Oh yeah, my Black Rose deck. I forgot about that.
What is Black Rose? Oh my god, I just remembered why my Warrior deck is just ridiculous. I've got a
oh, my plant deck. Oh my god. Yes, it has been a minute.
Oh man, you were gonna be so mad when I play you with my Warrior deck one day. Just a casual 100,000 experience. I mean, health removed. I just jumped off a real tall mountain. So, what the heck?
My ventures have completed.
So I've got a guy, and I think his name was like Eames the Eternal or Immortal or something like that. And he's a pretty strong warrior type, right? But I can just like equip 2 unicorn horns on him. And
Go unicorn horns.
yeah,
Yep.
and if I chuck 2 of those on him, like, he's pretty freaking unstoppable as it is. But every time he kills someone, he gets like 700 attack. So...
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that can pile up real damn quick.
So yeah, I'm just like in a fight, and I've got like freaking 8,000 attack on this one dude in a couple of turns. So yeah, my warrior deck is epic, just ridiculous. And then I've got cards that can keep him alive and protect him and stuff like that. Like, it's not based completely around him. If he died, I'd still have like several avenues. It's probably just my most strategic deck. My spellcaster deck is pretty baller though as well.
Yeah, I was starting a warrior build too, because I was trying to mix in all the legendary knights with it.
I was trying to do a deck for each character, and then
But,
have
yeah,
custom
same
decks
too.
as well. I got a real good Merrick deck. Damn, what an episode.
Oh, that's my deck that I remembered, my dark deck.
Your
My dark
unsolicited.
lord.
You're gonna send Grim some unsolicited deck picks.
I will give him all my unsolicited decks. Decks for days. Slide up in his DMs with decks.
Yeah, he can rail
Only
some
way to
decks. Some dexies.
Wow, I haven't touched this so long. I've got to actually edit it because there's cards that are now on limited list.
Are they in
Oh,
place?
really?
Yes.
Oh no, I hope that hasn't happened to any of my cards. Because that
Listen,
means that I wouldn't be able to
whatever
take them
happens,
into
stay
a competition.
hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
Oh, Mefrid is gonna do some bad touch to these peeps.
You there! Halt!
Oh my god, the Skull
You
Swordsman
know
with a
you
British
shouldn't
accent.
be here.
I was not expecting
Explain
that.
yourself.
Oi, mate! What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, and I've got
Forgive
more
me,
than one
sir.
dragon
I came
deck.
to
I
deliver
forgot
the
about that.
tradition.
Like, I actually have a non-blue eyes themed dragon deck too.
Yeah,
Alright,
I got a couple.
like
I
a
got a red
story.
eyes,
Only a fool
one that
would
has a
dare to
level
come
up
to
dragon,
it. Or,
a blue eyes deck,
mayhap,
a fusion
resistance
dragon.
Still
die.
gotta do that arm dragon. I don't have one of those builds yet going.
I do.
No,
It's
you're
epic.
gonna
I've
go
got
wrong.
the max
I was
level one as
waylaid
well.
by bandits.
Oh,
It's
nice.
not my
Yeah, it's
fault.
full savage.
Think this one's more Metaphys one. Oh god, oh my Metaphys is also on a fucking. Oh my god, that's gotta go down.
Wow, that dude with the mask is a bit of a dick. Oi, that's not yours, you fucking cunt. Put it back. Put it back.
I'm assuming you're in a
You
cutscene,
don't
Shane.
seriously
Yeah,
expect
I
us
am.
to believe this is a fake?
Putting
How
on
stupid
putting on
do you
terrible
think we
Cockney
are?
accent. Hello there,
Well,
stranger.
I feel like there'll be an announcement for a Yu-Gi-Oh series happening somewhat soon. I think
Yeah.
we've talked about it enough now. I'm gonna have to go
You
through
came
all
late.
my
You
decks.
had
Are you
bandits,
looking through it and
and
now
then
you're
you
like,
tried to cheat the Empire
yeah,
of its
we should
due.
do this. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay, good.
You're right.
That's
Think
alright.
you
We
can
can
kill them
organise
all,
that sometime in the
including
near
the ones
future.
watching from the tower. Even if you did, others would come for him and his
You know what we should
family.
do? We should do 3
You'd be
episodes.
condemning them all to a life of
One
hard
from each of
labour,
our
assuming
perspectives.
they didn't just execute them.
Yes, yeah, that I'd be very down for. It's a very simple game, so you wouldn't have to worry about graphics or anything like that.
And also,
But it
what we
isn't
could
fair.
do is, from each of our perspectives, fight the other two. And that'll be one episode, and then the next one is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And that'll give us an opportunity to
Your
use
bloody
different decks
fault
as
we're
well.
stuck out here patrolling this
But
godforsaken
we'll make it that we don't
wasteland.
tell each other
It's
what
your
deck we're gonna
fault I
use.
have to listen to
Yes.
people go on and
Oh,
on
man,
about
how savage is that?
Alan can't be trusted.
That's
Means I
quite
need more than one
I've
deck.
worked and
It does.
toiled harder than
at least
any man.
3.
I'm a citizen, goddammit, and what
It'll be
are
worth
you?
it, Graham. It'll be
A
fun.
Stupid, stubborn little dog.
Like,
who
you can
should
get
have
to the
bite
point the
the hand
game
that
will
feeds him
automatically
and
duel, so you don't
pine
even
for
need to
the
sit
good
there.
old
You've just got to
days.
make sure you got enough energy tap. Auto duel, auto duel, auto duel. So then you keep getting experience. So then you can keep leveling up. So then you can keep
That's
getting
enough.
gems and free cards.
Lord Zeno says
That's
it's
why I think I've been into this game for
$4.
so long, like on and off, because you can just auto duel so much.
Yeah, I work out when I'm doing that. I just like do weights or something. You just set it to auto duel, and then you just like do a set and look back, and it's done.
I wait too.
Oh man,
That was it.
Hungry Jacks, give me a
That poor
PS5, you
bastard can't believe his luck.
cunt.
He gets to go home.
Well, that's the title of this episode.
Oh man, They better. You can't just
Oh,
tell.
my Gladiator Beast deck. Oh god, that needs an overhaul too.
You can't just tell someone they're a provisional winner and then be like, "You're not a provisional winner anymore." Don't dangle feelings like that in front of people's face. Like, there's people out there that would kill for a PS5, like, straight up.
Oh, 100%.
There's people out there that if they were told they were a provisional winner and then an hour later that they're not, would be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. For context, HJs are holding a PS5 competition and told me I won, and then said that I didn't. So that's out in the universe now, Hungry Jacks. Your move! Your move!
Wait.
Just turn it into Yu-Gi-Oh! That's hilarious. Alright, well, you know what? I think we're probably at time. And I'm up to a friend in need as my quest, and Homeward Bound. So, Ark.
Wrap it and cap it?
Yes.
Alright. So, Shade has begun to make his steps through Stormblood. I am chipping through MSQ to get towards Shadowbringers, where I'm dealing with cray-cray little boys, and Grim is waiting in queues. Still. I'm assuming. He hasn't said he's not in a queue, so I'm just going to assume he's in a queue still. So, if you like what you've seen or heard here, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, I am Sam, with me is Shade and Grim. You're on DudeGoBack. Peace!
Bye.